Josh Marcroft, 1962 to 1993. Josh was one of the most incredible people I have ever met. We had a relationship for 5 years, which was often stormy. There were times spent apart, there was hurt and anger, and sometimes there were other people. The intensity of love that we felt for each other, however, always brought us together. I met Josh when he was 26 and I was 20. Love at first sight, no doubt about it. Time and again I have relived the moment when I first saw him coming across a crowded dance floor. I was completely in awe and followed him around like a puppy. Needless to say, he took little notice, and the next few months were spent staring at him, far too scared to go over. Major crush. Well, finally we got it together. At this time, Josh had given up his job and was doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted to do it. I was in my final year at college, but somehow found the time to study and live life with him. He took me abroad for the first time to Amsterdam. We went travelling around Turkey and Greece for months together and experienced lots of things, physical and emotional, that neither of us had experienced before. There was also lots of trouble, of course. Our brief shot at living together ended with Josh smashing me in the face. I know I'm difficult to live with, so I don't blame him. I immediately packed my bags and left without telling him where I was going. The next time I saw him was 3 months later, when he turned up in my garden in the middle of the night, shouting my name. This was typical of us. It wasn't until Josh got ill that either of us properly realised how important we were to each other, and this saddens me greatly. Watching his life end is the most difficult thing I have ever done. When he got ill, Josh was halfway through a degree in film. I was really proud of him and loved the few short films that he made. The way he brought his ideas to life enthralled me, and I believe that, given time, he would have made his mark. That is a great tragedy of AIDS, however. It robs people of realising their full potential or achieving their goals. Josh became ill in March 1993. He thought he had slipped a disc, but when he made no improvement, he was taken into hospital. In a single day, he was diagnosed with lymphoma and told that he was HIV positive. It was a shock from which he never recovered. The lymphoma reached his brain, and in the following June, he died. I have made this quilt as my personal tribute to Josh. I feel his parents denied him a lot of dignity at the end. They would not allow him to be told he was dying, and consequently, he made no peace with his life. Equally, I was denied the opportunity of saying many things to him that I dearly wanted to say. This has left me with a great deal of doubt. Did he really know how much I loved him? How much I desperately wanted him to live? To make sure that he knows now, I have made this quilt for him, and I hope that he can see it. The colour of the background orange was Josh's favourite colour. He painted walls in it, and he was cremated in his favourite orange shirt. The design is a copy of a tattoo I have on my arm, with the addition of a scroll to include Josh's name. By making this panel, I want Josh to be remembered along with the thousands of others who have died. But most importantly, this is me telling him, I love you. You were a bastard, but you were beautiful. I learned so many things from you. You made me feel safe. You were really important to me, and I'll never forget you. One of Josh's long-standing jokes was that if he died, he would turn up at the foot of my bed in the middle of the night to haunt me. I hope he does one day. Martin Watkins, May 1994.